And we're live.
That was weird.
Do you like my... Why is that weird?
I mean, like, it was just uncomfortable.
I...
That's what the show's about.
Yeah, you fucking cocksucker.
All right. Well,
I clap. It makes editing easier. I've said it before.
you do.
You clap, they sync up the sound to my hands, and it's all good. Well, welcome, everybody. Episode 2. We're back.
Of Uncomfortably Honest.
Uncomfortably honest. Like, share, follow, subscribe, message me, whatever. Doesn't matter. Do something. Fucking just send a heart. It's that easy. You don't got... I'm not asking you to suck a dick. You know what I mean?
Starting early.
Just like my shit, share my shit. It takes 3 seconds. I don't even care if you hate my shit. Just do it. Help a brother out. I have kids to feed.
Kids.
Kid.
Okay, I was
Kid.
gonna say that was plural.
Could be kids, you don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm joined here by D Hall. Everybody knows D Hall. And Close. Where's it at? Oh, Close made it again. So everybody, oh my God, my computer just, never mind. Everybody knows these two. They're frequent flyers of the show.
That we are.
So today's episode is going to be all about sex work. Sex work. You know, like OnlyFans, exotic dancing, prostitution, strippers, hookers, whatever you want to call it. Sex work. You know anything about sex work?
So what do you want to start out with then?
Do you know anything about sex work? Are you do you have any experience in the field, D Hall?
No, I have zero experience.
Before we get into the episode, I have to say something. Earlier, me and D Hall were talking, right?
Oh,
And
come on, man.
I have to. And I asked him, bro, if you had to have sex with one of these NFL football players, who would it be? And I forgot. Oh, you answered the guy from the Raiders.
No. You got to put the first part that you tricked me with.
No,
The
I'm
reason
not.
why I
listen, go with the flow here, bro.
I am going with the flow.
All
But
right, then you tell the story. Go ahead.
You asked me first what NFL player I would, yes, have sex with. But then the next question was,
Well, I didn't get there yet.
I know, but what athlete
Right.
would I eat their ass? And then just thinking, oh, athlete,
So-
male, I
asked
got
him,
fucked up.
like I was saying, I asked him, what NFL player would he have sex with if he was forced to? Absolutely had to, and he answered, I forget who he picked.
I forgot who I picked.
Someone from the Raiders. Or no, it was Cole Beasley.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked
For
why.
no reason. I just, a random
He
player.
picked a small guy.
Yeah.
he knew what he was doing.
So he answered that, and then I was like, oh, cool. So if you had to pick one athlete and you had to eat their ass, who would it be? And he picks a man.
You tricked me, though. It's a trick. Asking me a male and then doing an athlete.
Who did you pick?
Who did you? I forget who you picked.
It was
Like,
Oh, it was the Raiders DN,
Yeah.
Carl Nassib or whatever.
Yeah.
He's the gay NFL player. But
probably has a clean ass.
I didn't say you have to pick a man. I said any athlete, and he's
Because
like,
that's a
Carl
trick.
Nassib. It's no trick.
must have gave that thought before.
Yeah. He must have been
Quick
thinking
answer.
about it. He knew it was coming. Anywho, let's start off with OnlyFans. Are you familiar? Everybody's familiar with OnlyFans.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows what it is, but have you ever gone on there?
I have to an extent.
And
There's,
please.
there's, you go on Reddit and you find people's OnlyFans instead of paying for it.
Oh, so you did
You're a
the
scammer.
You did the broke man thing. You don't want to.
Absolutely.
You don't want to pay for the titties, so you're
No.
just on Reddit.
So have you guys paid for OnlyFans? though?
Absolutely. And if anyone's listening, any local girls in the area that have OnlyFans,
He probably has your OnlyFans.
you know where to find me. No, dude, for real though, I don't find it fascinating to see some porn star that has 1 million followers naked. That's not cool to me. I'd rather see that chick that sat next to me in homeroom but never said a word to me the whole time. And now all of a sudden she has an OnlyFans. I want to see her naked.
I've never gone on it, so I don't
Of
know
course
how
not.
it works.
Well,
I know the gist. I
yeah,
don't know.
it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. But no, it's not fascinating to me to see like a porn star that everybody's looking at. Like, I'd rather see that homegrown girl that you see at the gas station every now and then. You know what I mean? It's something different. So I'm assuming you never bought anything on OnlyFans.
No, never.
Never.
Huh.
No.
I'm a loyal customer. But so you've never made a purchase. How do you feel about somebody that has an OnlyFans? Do you have an opinion on that? Like,
make the money any way you can.
Right.
If you love your body, you love your body. Show it off. Make money off of it. Fuck it.
Dave?
Yeah, I think it's whatever. It's your body, your choice. I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, do that. But I mean,
Your body, your choice. Huh?
yeah. I mean, if you want to
We're
make
getting
money
political.
off of that, if you want to make your money off of that, I mean, have at it. It's up to you. It doesn't.
I agree.
So.
I think if you're hot as fuck and you're comfortable to do this, fucking get it, sister. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if I was a hot girl, I'd be blasting my OnlyFans all over social media.
The only thing that I think about sometimes is like, these girls that are gonna have children then, and then, their children are in middle school, like
Fuck them kids.
trading the OnlyFans pictures like Pokemons of each other's parents.
Yeah, but you got to think about porn stars then too. Like,
Or like
porn stars' kids are
one
gonna be the same way.
of yeah, but I mean,
By the way, we're drinking Labatt Blue tonight.
most porn stars aren't local. Let's be honest. To our area with
Not
the
even.
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
But
now
some
you're,
areas they're local.
Now you're
so
gonna
it's
have a kid who's just bullied. Like everyone in class has his mom's OnlyFans, and I don't fucking know.
Who gives a
no,
shit?
Maybe
no.
it's awkward for him.
The thing is, you don't have to show nude. You don't have to be nude on OnlyFans.
No.
You can do bikinis and stuff. Like, you don't got to show your whole fucking butthole and tits.
And I'm not
shit.
going to fucking pay you $1.
Yeah, who buys that version?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not buying anything.
Join my OnlyFans. I'm hula hooping in a bikini. Fuck you. Show your butthole or get the fuck out of town. So, basically, the conclusion for this is we don't judge.
No.
We think
I don't give a
if
shit,
you
yeah.
got it, flaunt it, whatever, do
at
your
it.
thing. Hustle.
Agreed.
Hustle. Because Lord knows, if I was a hot bitch, you would see my OnlyFans plastered all over Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I wouldn't even be shy about it. If my dad wanted to subscribe to me, I'd let him. That's me. I'm all about making money.
So how much, talking about money, how much would it take you to make an OnlyFans?
If I knew the customers were there, if I knew I was gonna make some money,
Yeah.
I would just do it. But not too many people want to see a 300-pound man on OnlyFans. And if anyone's out there that does, please message me. I love money.
There might be a community for that.
Well, oh no, there's a guy, a construction worker. I swear to God, I read about this the other day. He works all day, right, in his underwear, and
Yeah.
Then when he gets home, he takes pictures of himself in his underwear. I swear to God.
Like his work underwear or changes and gets fresh.
No, the same underwear that
Oh,
he
so
worked,
it's
that he sweat.
all
And this
dirty
guy's
and
about my size. He's a big dude,
Yeah.
and he's working construction. So he works all day, and then he gets home, takes pictures of him in the underwear he wore, and sells his fucking underwear. And there's people buying them. I don't want to know what they can't be smelling them because I've smelt my underwear after a 12-hour shift. It's nothing to fucking call home about. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think anything's profitable these days. It's
Yeah.
someone that wants to buy something.
Yeah. It's
It's
like bathwater. People trying to buy bathwater from models and stuff. That's
Yeah.
weird.
What do they do with it?
They're
Sip it?
I don't want to know what they're doing.
Use
with
it
If
like
you're buying
mouthwash,
bathwater,
gurgle it, and spit it
that's-
back in.
It's awful.
You spit it back in, you get
Yeah.
unlimited use out of it. Pretty
Right.
much.
But yeah, that guy exists. Now, if you were in a relationship, D Hall,
Okay.
Dave is. So good for him.
Happy for you.
Would you let your girl have an OnlyFans? Would you be cool with that?
Absolutely.
Right.
If she's making money on the side of whatever she's doing, a side hustle, it's fine.
I fucking hate those dudes. My girl ain't doing this. My girl ain't doing that. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, just
Like, how about you, Dave? Would you let Rihanna make an OnlyFans?
I don't know. I'm in the middle. I don't know if I would.
Dave's
Or
a
I don't know
controlling
if I
man, sounds
wouldn't.
like. All right. Keep going. So why not? Maybe. Why not?
I guess it's just her body's just exposed to the public.
Okay, so but can I
It's like-
say something before you keep going?
But then
Do you think you're the only one that ever seen her naked?
no.
Okay,
but-
so wouldn't you rather be letting her make $1 from it?
right, but I don't know. I guess it's. I don't know. I guess it's different.
He's digging himself a hole here. Dave hates women. I'm just saying.
I guess if I don't know. I don't really have a
He doesn't
yes
have
or
nothing to
a
say
no.
about that.
Yeah,
He's going to be in the
yeah.
doghouse. I'm just being straight up. If I was in a relationship right now, which thank the heavens I'm not, I'm mentally ill. Day one, I would ask her to sign up for OnlyFans if she wanted to. You want to make, sure, go ahead, honey, make some money. You know what I mean? How do you think Rihanna would feel if she caught you buying something off OnlyFans? She'd be pissed.
Yeah, I would imagine.
She'd
so,
fuck
yeah.
you up.
She would be happy. Yeah.
That's a fact.
So you would agree that if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be buying anyone else's OnlyFans?
I don't think so, but then
So-
again, I'm in the middle. I don't know. It's
I
the
feel
same
you.
thing as like, should you be watching porn when you're in a relationship?
Absolutely,
It's kind of the
yes.
same
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
Together.
So it's like,
I had a girlfriend for quite a long time, and it's not my kid's mother, so don't think I'm talking down on my kid's mother. But we were so comfortable with each other that we would like take turns holding the phone in bed while we're watching porn. She'd be like, "All right, my arm's tired," and I'd hold it then. It was crazy.
That's
I
wild.
think the
Comfortable, though.
We were
The
comfortable.
difference there and like the OnlyFans thing is what like with it being someone maybe you know or
I
like
love
people
that.
that you know.
I love that.
that makes it very makes it feel a little different. Like porn is people you probably
Yeah,
don't know.
you're right.
You really
You're
don't
right.
know.
You're right.
OnlyFans is like okay, you're pretty much getting local people unless
It's
you're
just
like
like-
D Hall on Reddit, just grabbing random free
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm about to see you probably at a bar this weekend. I just saw your butthole and
Yeah, your girl
fucking
probably.
pussy
And
everything.
speaking of
Yeah,
relationships,
yeah.
your girl ain't gonna like that.
No,
Now, if it's
absolutely
like
not.
that midget that I'm talking to on fucking Instagram, first off, she is a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm not even comparing her to other midgets. Compared to all women, this midget is the hottest
you-
girl.
If anyone out there has TikTok, you know who we're talking about. Blonde hair. Her name's like Erica or something.
It is Erica.
She's
I'm in
fine.
touch with her right now. We're trying to get her to come do a show.
She's not going to come here, but
She's in New York. She wants us to go there.
Ouch.
Dave won't be allowed on that show. But no, she's hot. So it's what I'm saying is it's different for me to be viewing her OnlyFans than if it's like my next door neighbor and I'm in a relationship.
Right, that's where I think the difference
Right.
comes in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's where I
absolutely.
think it would kind of be yeah, maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
But all in all, we agree. OnlyFans is a good thing. It's not bad.
No.
I don't see any negativity.
We don't think that women should not use it, or men at that.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
anyone
What do you
can
think
use
about employers that would like? I know there's a lot of girls that I spoke to that have OnlyFans, and they're like, "Don't say anything because I have this job, and I'm a nurse, or I'm this, and if it gets out, they're gonna fire me." Like,
I think
I think that's
as long
garbage.
as they're not doing it at
Yeah.
work, like they're not posting the pictures of them at work, like in the bathroom with their butthole fucking spread open. I think
I would
that's
like
fine.
that, but
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
think the
obviously
same,
we
the
like
same
it.
way. I mean, I think what you do outside of work shouldn't matter. It's what you do
Facts.
on the job. Now, if you're taking these pictures, if you're a nurse and you're
If
taking
you're-
them in the operating room, that's a little extreme. But
Yeah,
whatever
like,
you do outside
if
of
you're
work,
working
there's,
at-
there's people that drink and drive outside of work. I mean, like
if you're working
gonna
at
do?
Wendy's and you're shoving a Baconator up your asshole, that's different. But if you're outside of work just hustling, right? Because I think that's a good hustle. If I was, like I said, if I was a hot bitch or even a hot man at that, I'd be all over that. Unfortunately, I'm not. How much money, D-Hall, would it take for you to spread your ass cheeks apart on OnlyFans? How much money are you talking? Like, what would you need to get paid?
We're talking about Trey Turner contract right now.
You're out of your mind.
His contract
seen-
that he just got paid.
I've seen you
We're
do some
talking-
Seen you do
pretty
worse.
brutal things. I've seen you do. We're not going to talk about it, but I've seen you do some pretty fucked up things for a lot less.
Yeah, but now I'm a changed man, so I
you might be
gotta
able
go.
you might be able to just do it in a way that you could dress up in like a costume. And
Yeah, you throw a ski
Like
You don't,
mask.
know, you don't really know who you are, but you're just
What
I
about
think,
like if you could wear a ski mask and some random guy hit you up on Facebook, it's like, I'll give you this amount of money
Okay.
if you just spread your butt cheeks a little bit for me.
Oh, absolutely.
How much money are we talking? What would you need?
500. No.
$5, $5.
500 minimum
You're out
for
of your mind. If somebody comes and messages me tomorrow and says, "Here's $200, show me your butt," it's happening. Period.
Well, that's
You don't love
though.
money as
I mean,
much.
showing your butt, they're not really gonna know who it is.
Right,
You don't
so-
have to like turn around and
Yeah.
smile.
Quick story though. One time, was it you or D Hall? We were hanging out and we were with a girl, and a guy we knew was hitting this girl up.
That wasn't me.
It was
I
me.
know exactly.
Yeah.
what
It
you're
was
talking-
me.
I know what you're talking
I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
she goes to me, "Yo, Reno, this creepy dude's hitting me up," and I knew who it was. I'm not gonna name drop. I knew who it was. It's somebody we're not close
Not
with,
close
but we
with,
know
no.
of him.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Let me get your phone. I'm gonna fuck with him." And I'm messaging him. I'm like, he's asking for nudes.
No, he's asking for butthole pictures.
No. He was asking
Oh, he's
for
asking
nudes.
for nudes 1st Okay.
So he's asking this girl for nudes. I said, "Give me your phone." And I was like, pretending to be her. I was like, "Yeah, I'll send you nudes right after you send me a picture of your butthole." And this motherfucker sent a picture of his butthole. I couldn't believe it. But
That was
good
that,
for
that
him.
was wild. Yeah.
Good for him. Go Coke.
He did it
Was
for
his,
free.
was his face in
He
it?
no. He did it for free.
Yeah, he didn't do it. What did you say?
Was his face in it, or was it just?
No, he was in a mirror with his ass cheeks spread. It was hilarious.
He had to set a timer to take that, right?
Yeah. You can't,
He didn't just randomly.
unless he had said, "Hey, mom, can you take this picture of my butthole for me?"
No, dude. I don't remember. I didn't look at it for too long.
Or no.
But it was definitely like
The
really,
butthole was in it. The butthole.
That's
was
how
in it.
desperate we are now. I'd rather see.
And that
a-
was years ago.
Years ago.
Now people are real desperate.
I would rather see a guy going on OnlyFans and paying some money than like he showed his butthole. And he didn't get nothing out of it. And honestly, it was sent to us, not her. You know what I mean? Fucked up. Let's move on. OnlyFans was fun to talk about though.
It was.
And if you have an OnlyFans, drop it in our drop it in my messages.
You know who's gonna buy it and who's not. So
D Hall's gonna be buying it and saying it was me. Reno, can I get your card quick?
Fake username with a different email.
No, fuck it. D Hall will make a username and then put my picture as the profile. Let's go on to exotic dancers and strippers. We've all been to a strip club at least once.
yes.
What's your take? Good thing? Did you have a good time?
There's alcohol involved, so you're gonna have a good time.
BYOB strip clubs fucking hit. I love that.
But they are trying to get money out of you. They make you try. Like T-Pain said, fall in love with a stripper. They want to make you fall in love with a stripper. They're being
not
too kind.
They're not thinking of you. They're thinking of your wallet.
Yes, they're thinking of the wallet. They know you came in there with money to blow
there's-
on fucking alcohol, to blow on strippers.
Well, it's
private
BYOB.
room. No,
At most.
no.
Around here.
Around here, yes, it's BY.
And then there's always some sucker that you're with. Always. Dude, she really likes me. Shut the fuck up. No, dude, she's talking to me.
The first time I went to a strip club, I was 21, and a family member was taking me for my birthday. But I didn't know I was going to a strip club. He was just like, hey, we're going to go somewhere. And I was like, all right, well, where are we going? And ended up just getting in the car, and I was like, all right, we'll end up seeing how this is. You know, I'm kind of dressed how I am now in sweatpants and a hoodie.
Just bumming.
And we're driving, and we pull up, and it just looks like a big kind of garage with a house attached to it. And
Those are always the best ones.
I had no idea. I just thought, oh, okay, this is a bar, because it kind of looked like a bar. As soon as I opened the door, there's just cameras all on me. You're just on camera. There's a big screen showing
like
you.
walking into the grocery store and it's like, oh, there's
It's like
you see yourself up on the fucking camera
yeah.
system.
It's just walking in like there, and then I still had no idea where I was at. Trying to look around, and then when I got up to the glass door to kind of give your ID and everything, I realized where I was, and then we went in, and it was different. It was definitely a
Did you have a good
rundown
time?
shithole.
Oh, the shitholes are the place to be.
It was a shithole.
Yeah, because they had
I
like the
love
pregnant girls
the
there
fucking
stripping and
the
stuff.
midget, the
was a
one-legged
shithole.
stripper is like the unicorn. That's what you're looking for. We're men. We've seen a million naked girls, whether it be online, porn, or women we were with. We were all teenagers at one point, just trying to stick our dick in anything we can, right?
Yeah.
We're not after the normal girl. We want to see, at our age, We now want to see the one-legged girl, the midget, the
Something
one-armed
cool,
girl,
something interesting.
the
Yeah, we wanna see
500
something
pound,
different.
the 500-pounder. That's it. We've seen naked women.
We also went to a strip club when we went to Ohio for softball. And speaking of the people of falling in love there, we had this kid that ran up with
Can we name drop them?
a
No,
handful,
no.
a
Don't name
handful of a handful of ones, and just threw it at this dancer, and he was like so infatuated by it, and he was just going to get more money out. It was crazy. He's never seen it before. It was just like
I was at
must
a
have been first time. I don't know.
gentleman's club once that didn't take money. You had to take your cash, go to the front, give them the cash, and they gave you Monopoly money to give to the dancers. They were paid by the hour, strippers.
Were you like at Trump Tower or something? Or?
It was a fancy place. It was a fancy place. But
I've
what?
never been to a fancy place.
Who do you think is more flirtatious at their job, a stripper or a bartender?
I'm gonna say a stripper. Just because the point you're bringing strippers know you're bringing a lot of money in to buy for dances or whatever you're gonna do in there.
I think it's a tough
they
call.
know it's absolutely a tough call. But I'm going strippers on that.
I never met a good-looking bartender that was mean to you. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely
like
not.
if she was working the window at McDonald's and half the shit I say, she would spit at me.
Yeah.
But because she's trying to get a tip out of me, she's like, "Oh, honey, it's okay." You know what I mean?
Either way, they're going to be money hungry, and they're obviously they know they're good looking. If they're a bartender, you're good looking. You're going to try and get more money and flirt with the people that you're with.
They're
Like, trying to
everybody's
serve
money
them.
hungry.
I think the strippers would be more flirtatious.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's part of the job. It
yeah.
seems
I think that's.
like I'm going to see your pussy. You might as well flirt with me for a little while.
I think that for
What's
sure.
easier though, to sleep with a stripper or a CNA?
CNA.
Yeah, let's
CNA. No, listen.
raise your hand right now if you've slept with a CNA. Oh, D Hall, sorry.
I'm not that.
D
guy.
Hall only has sex with unemployed women.
Ones that he found on Reddit.
Like I've never slept with a stripper, but I've slayed a couple CNAs.
The thing with CNAs, you're doing this for free. Strippers, you're paying to fuck that stripper.
No, I mean, if a stripper's really into you out there, I've been to a club where I exchanged numbers with them, and they're like, "Come meet me at this motel."
But
We're
how much
partying.
money did you spend at that strip club? That they saw?
Always, you can't go in there and not spend money.
Yeah, but
she
they saw the money that you
legitimately-
spent. They saw the money that you spent.
I'm no fucking high roller, but
No, but they saw
she
the money that you
legitimately
spent.
just wanted to drink with us. I'm funny.
Well, yeah.
I don't think she wanted to sleep with me. She just wanted to spend time with me, which is cool with me. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So I was at a strip club one time, and I have to tell this story. And it was one of the first times I'm at a strip club, and I'm with just one buddy, and it's dead. It's fucking dead. We're there on like a fucking weekday.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, and I get in there, and the first dancer was an Indian girl, like Native American, not like Indian.
Yeah.
And she was gorgeous. She was beautiful, right? And she did her little thing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, this is really cool, you know? Next dancer comes on, and she walks over to us. I forget what song was playing. Plops down, right? And you can hear like everything hit. The heels clicked and everything. And she looks me dead in my eyes, right up on my face. She goes, I've been here for like 10 hours. I just want to go home. And she stank, dude. You could smell the sweat coming off her. She put in like a 10-hour shift at this strip club on a weekday. Nobody in there. And it was just very unappealing. Like I could smell her. There was an odor coming. Like, do you remember playing football, how the locker room smelled?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what, like,
Horrid.
sweat, ball sweat. And she was just like exhausted. She couldn't get up. Like it took her like 10 minutes to get the fuck up. It was terrible. Moving on.
I'm hoping that she made a good payday out of that.
Not from me. Not from me. So we're going on to prostitution and escorts. By the way, if anyone's just joining, we're not live. But this is the sex work episode. We are fans of the sex work, except for Close. He's in a relationship. But Prostitution and escorts. Do you have any experience in that? We'll start with D Hall.
No prostitution because it's not legal around here.
Oh, now D Hall never broke the law.
No.
D Hall doesn't break the law, folks.
Sounds like someone who's guilty would say.
We had a friends trip going to Harrisburg one time, and one of our friends there, at like 3 a.m. when we got home from the bar, we went to the hotel we were at.
Mm-hmm.
He orders an escort. We all fell asleep. He falls asleep as a joke, whatever. They were banging on a door for at least an hour. And they obviously have his number because he called for the escort.
Right.
So the next morning when we leave, they were blowing up his phone saying, you owe us money, all this, all that. They're very fucking strict.
Oh, well, it's a business. It's a business. He fucked with them.
They were banging on our door for what? I'd say an hour.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
I was not there.
I was in attendance.
So currently, Nevada is the only place in the United States where prostitution is legal. That's it.
Viva Las Vegas.
I have
That's it.
on the escort front. We called an escort when we were in Ohio as a joke, and ended up being very awkward. You think as an escort of someone who's going to come and some type of sexual activity is going to come happen. So
Right.
me and a buddy, we knew somebody was drinking out on the front porch. And we thought it'd be funny. Hey, we'll call an escort. He's going to be out there drinking, and we're going to call it for him. So they're going to like pull up and be like, "Hey, this is who it
Joe
is."
there?
So we ended up paying. I mean, I don't even know, maybe like $400, just to get them to come there, and then more money ended up being needed for other things. So we call this escort.
What other things, Dave?
And I'll get there. And we call this escort. She shows up in like a kind of like a black SUV. I wouldn't say it was like an Escalade. It wasn't nothing fancy. She had, I guess an escort for the escort, a guy that escorts her there.
A pimp?
A pimp.
A pimp. I don't know if that would be the pimp. It's probably just like an assistant.
We'll call it a pimp.
He didn't really
That's
look,
a pimp.
He didn't really look like a
It's
pimp.
not like it's
but,
her older brother dropping her off to get her fucking pussy.
You never know. It might be your. Anyways, and we were laughing, looking out the second floor window, and they come up to the person that's on the front porch, ask about being there, and he comes running in and runs right up to our room. Knew it was us immediately, and then we're like, well, she's here, might as well see what. We already paid. I think it was like maybe $200 or whatever, and then $200 after. So she ends up coming in. We go now. Granted, we're in a like a rented out house. These people have their family pictures on the fucking wall and shit like that. So I'm like, oh my god, on this Nest camera on their front porch, they're gonna see this lady who you definitely tell she's an escort, like the way that it just shows up and portrayed. So she ends up coming in. We go up into the attic. Here she's an escort that doesn't do anything with you, but you watch her do sexual activities to herself. So that's the kind of, she's a no-touch escort.
Does she have like a talent though?
She's a no-touch.
Is she just gonna sit there and masturbate?
I don't know. She had
Or
like
she got like pong balls to shoot
or
out?
blowing bubbles out of her.
She did do like stuff like that, but
Did
it
she
cost.
have a fucking?
There's like a price list, like a price sheet. She literally pulled like a price sheet out and was like,
Did she show up with like a goodie bag?
"Oh, she showed up. She showed up with a fucking like." Big duffel bag, like
That's
like
where
that
the
the
fucking-
moms take to the beach with all the umbrellas and shit in it. I don't know what was in there, but
I
she
would
just kept pulling stuff
bet
out.
my next check there was ping pong balls in there at least.
Or probably balloons to blow up too.
Did you ever watch
she
Beer
was
League?
just, like she was almost like a like a circus clown, just pulling shit out of this thing, like just toys and
You
toys
see how
and all
Dave
kinds
talks
of
about
stuff.
women?
And yeah, so she's so she goes up in the attic and everybody just piled in, and then it was just strange, you're just like a bunch of dudes up there, and this girl's just literally just going to town on herself. And then I mean she ended up doing some other stuff, like pulling, like she someone laid on the ground and put a dollar on their nose and she picked it up with her ass.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. But then it was just kind of weird. But the same person that actually was at that strip club, who I said was infatuated and threw a bunch of money, I was down. I ended up leaving. I go downstairs, and this kid comes running down the stairs about 100 miles an hour, falling all over the place. He's like, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I got to get money. I'm like, for what? And he was like. He's like, she's gonna do so and so. I don't remember exactly what she was gonna do.
She's gonna pull a rabbit out of her
He starts he opens his book bag and just starts pulling out this money. Money's flying everywhere. He runs back upstairs. So I'm like, all right, I gotta follow.
Oh, he was ready
I gotta
for that
follow.
moment.
I gotta
He
follow
was ready
and go
for
see
that
gotta
what.
see what the fuck's
I
going
gotta
on.
go see what's going on. Now I go up and it was nothing special, to be honest. It was dumb. So
Now,
that's the escort story that I have.
I have no prostitution or escort story, sadly. So
Which is crazy.
if there's
That's
any
crazy.
prostitutes out there listening, no, I gotta ask you a question. If prostitution was legal and you were a single man, would you engage in it? Would you do that?
No.
Now I know D Hall's a fucking liar.
Why?
I'm gonna say
Because
I would
I
say
know you
no.
would.
I'm gonna say no either. I'm not gonna pay for
Okay,
it.
why?
It's the paying part.
Oh, it's
not
the paying part. You know you paid for pussy your whole life. You never got free pussy. No, nobody ever got free pussy.
Yes, because we're
You're
going on
buying
dates. We
gifts,
got
you're
yeah.
buying dinner. You're fucking
Yeah, but I'm not just paying for
faking
sex.
it.
I don't want to just pay for sex.
But I think there's a pay difference.
That's
there.
what men do.
there's
We
a pay-
pay for sex.
I think there's a pay
No.
difference. If you were to go online and look
I
at
don't
how
know,
much
man.
it actually costs,
And what's your longest relationship?
I don't know, 9 years maybe.
Yeah,
8
I
years?
think you spent a lot more in that 9 years than you would have that one night. You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't just for sex.
It's one
That's
night.
all it's for. Shut the fuck up. You don't care about nobody. Would you let, if you had a girlfriend, would you let your girl sleep with another man for money?
No.
No. What is that, like a cuckold or poly relationship or something like that?
D-Hall's infatuated with cuckold, with the cuck thing.
I just learned about it, though. I just learned about it.
This is like the
You just
third
learned about
time.
it or you just tried it?
It was
No,
my
I
first
just-
time doing it.
I was sitting there in a chair like this in the corner.
I mean, this isn't the first time D-Hall's brought that up today. Have you been watching that on Pornhub?
No, but I learned about it. Like,
What do you know about it?
that a man just sits in the corner and just watches girl get absolutely destroyed by whatever and gets turned on by it.
So I'm not asking you to sit in the corner and watch your girlfriend get fucked. I'm asking if you would be cool with your woman, your girlfriend, your wife,
Significant other, yeah.
getting paid to please another man.
How much is she getting paid?
I don't know what the going rate is. Let's just start off $300. Sex, blowjob, that's everything.
So I'm watching the
You
full...
don't have to
Usually,
watch.
you
You fuck.
should-
What
okay,
is
I
it
don't-
with this
No,
guy?
I thought that's what this is.
He's got
I
his
don't know
glasses
nothing
on
about
today. He's
these.
ready
I
to
Oh.
spectate.
don't know nothing about these
Oh yeah,
relationships.
I didn't mean I didn't watch. What? Huh?
Yeah, if she's making more money,
You
how-
don't have to watch,
Yeah, if she's making more money,
but it's
go
pretty
ahead.
obvious.
What if you had to hold the camera and record?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't have
Absolutely
to
not.
watch, but it's pretty obvious that you want to watch.
No, I don't. But I thought this. I'm not up to date with these different types of relationships.
Is cuckold a relationship or is
That's
it just,
not a relationship.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
think
like a
it's just like something,
that's like a fetish.
something you're into, a kink.
That's a fetish.
Yeah, kink. Yeah.
So I know a lot about it. I watch a lot of stuff. They're nasty, dude. They'll do some nasty things. So yes, you would let your significant other.
If the money was right. you
Yeah.
said.
Yes. Absolutely. If the money is right,
So
yeah,
what I always say is, there's a price on everything.
there is.
There is absolutely nothing I wouldn't do for the right amount of money, unless it involved like hurting someone in my family.
Yeah.
You know, if the money's right, it's happening. If my girl wanted to fucking go sleep with people, make some money, more power to her. You better pay the fucking electric bill. That's all I'm saying. But now that we're off that, we're gonna go on to the poly relationships and cuckolding. D-Hall couldn't wait to get to this. he's been waiting all
I thought
episode.
they were the same thing. That's why I gave you a suggestion about it. I don't know about this. That's the thing.
It's not the same thing, D-Hall.
Well,
A
please
poly-
enlighten me.
A poly relationship is a type of open relationship
Okay.
where it's 3 or more. I don't know if could it be more than 3? Well, let's just start with 3.
Yeah.
It's like we're all open about everybody having sex with everybody,
I
right?
think there's like different variations of it.
Yeah.
You just sleep with other people, or there's like 2 men and 1 girl.
So it's basically
Yeah.
an open relationship.
It's an open relationship. Anything goes. Like it's different. Do you think you can do it?
No.
What if it was you and 2 girls?
No.
What if it was you, me, and a girl?
No.
No, Dave,
No.
could you do it? Absolutely, me and 2 girls.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm not big on sharing. I don't know. Weird. don't
You're
think I
all
would.
thinking about it wrong, man. You're all going about it. When I
But I
hear
guess
about
it's
this,
not sharing because you're just kind of open.
playing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
an
I don't know.
agreement, right? It's like
Right.
you're
Yous
agreeing
are
with
all
your partner.
together.
Yeah, you agree.
So okay, so yeah, me and two girls.
Yeah. Why does it have to be two girls? Why couldn't it be you, a man, and a girl?
No, I'm good.
You've had experience with that, though.
No.
Yes, you have. I was there. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
we didn't touch each other. But no, what are the pros and cons of being in a poly relationship? D Hall, we'll start with you. Do you got any pros? What's good?
An extra person to help around the house.
That's what I said.
That's
You got an extra motherfucker in there paying bills, you know,
doing dishes,
cleaning up.
vacuuming.
It's instead of two, now you got three. More is always better. Dave, you got any cons? I mean pros. Sorry.
I feel like in that style of a relationship, there's probably a lot more openness too. You know,
Honesty.
honesty
Oh,
and
yeah.
openness.
See?
You're there's
Now
no
we're
like
thinking, boys.
secrets. You know, running around.
Well,
or
there
doing
can't be
something
really
like that.
any secrets.
if you're in an open poly relationship, I mean, you kind of just do whatever. So I mean,
Right.
maybe that's a pro. I guess.
That is absolutely a pro.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Absolutely. Another pro is
You don't think that someone's hiding something because what's the reason?
right. Another pro is if my girl starts whining about something,
You're just
I'm
going to the
taking
other
off.
one.
talk to D Hall today. We're passing the buck today. Oh, you got any problems? You're crying? Okay, D Hall, you got this. And I'm leaving. See ya. Now there's a lot of cons. And I'm going to start off. The biggest con for me is how could you ever eat your girl's pussy again if another man's just got done nutting in it?
You go to the most dirtiest
I mean, don't
con.
get me wrong. I'm
You go to the
still
most
gonna
dirtiest
do it.
con.
That is a con.
That is a con, but he went to the most dirtiest con to start off with.
100%, I'm still going for it. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the back of my mind, like maybe licking around it a little bit more. Yeah. What's your con?
I think
Jealousy.
Like a con
Jealousy.
in that would. I mean, that would probably be one too. But I think in one of those relationships, maybe like what if one person spends more time with one of them than the other one? The other
that's
person kind of
jealousy.
feels.
Yeah.
It's like jealousy, but it's kind of like.
Oh, so you're looking at Mike's cock today more. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You've been sucking Mike's cock a lot more than mine.
You know, I noticed you've been jerking Mike off more than me. Oh, and you ate his ass last week. You don't eat my ass no more.
Yeah, jealousy or sharing time. I don't
Another
know. I don't know
con,
what that
like
would be considered.
double the fights, especially man and two girls.
yeah,
Imagine
sure.
two of them nagging at you all fucking day. Oh my god! Like in the bedroom, you think about the sexual aspect. Yeah, cool.
You got to pleasure two people.
Then
too.
you think about, yeah, fuck. I barely pleasure one.
I'll get you in the morning.
Yeah, I got you tomorrow morning. That's my go-to. Come on, Mike. I'm so horny right now. Get you tomorrow. Yo, you got any cons?
I'll go with the jealousy, but like, what if one of the other ones start falling in love with the other?
That's jealousy.
It's on the ropes of jealousy with everything
Yeah.
else. It's
Another con could be around Christmas time if you're buying gifts. Like
Expensive.
Who do you buy for her?
Did
Or
you
if you're-
just buy her
or if you're in an
diamond
open
earrings?
relationship, do
You
just-
motherfucker.
You just say fuck them both. I
You
don't
got
know.
her gold and got me silver. It's gonna
Right.
be, it's a fuck thing. It's
It's got to be tough to be in that. You got to be a special person, really.
I don't know. You just got to be about it. Like I guess every aspect of that.
And could you
lifestyle.
imagine being the guy? Like, so, honey, I noticed you nutted and Sharon last night. You don't nut in me, so is there like a problem? Oh my god!
It's probably strange.
Did you get KFC today while I was at work? Oh man! So, do you think you can do it? Do you think you're strong enough?
No, I'm definitely not. Absolutely not.
You're weak.
I'm a weak
I'm
man.
strong enough for that. I'm just gonna.
weak
I think you would be
I-
a good candidate.
Yeah,
for it.
Absolutely.
You would be almost a perfect
Not
candidate
myself
for that.
though.
And the weirdest thing, I know I can do it. I could do it.
Because you've probably thought about this, though, right?
No. I've talked about it with people like how we are, but I
Yeah.
haven't been like, oh, I really want to date Sharon and fucking Jane. You know what I mean? I just know I can do it, but I don't know if I can handle the mental responsibility, because I couldn't imagine being nagged at by two people at once. I can't handle one.
No.
When you got two people, like, oh, you're tired? You only worked 12 hours. Fuck us. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's kind of, if it was actually a relationship, you can go the other aspect and just be with someone and you're in a like open relationship, but you just like swing, like you go to swingers parties and then it's just kind of just sex and then you go home.
Another problem. What if you get one of them pregnant?
Yeah.
That's a situation.
That's probably the biggest con there.
So the
I
problem.
think it all depends on the people though. Like maybe the third person's like, oh cool, now we all have a baby.
Well, you better come to me for the next 5 months because we're all having babies at the same time.
Or they look at it as all of your baby because yours are all together. I don't
Now
know.
that's just uncomfortable. But that's taking it too
But that
far.
could be how they look at it. I don't know. I think it just matters on the person.
So we're spending a lot of time talking about two girls and one guy. Let's talk about two guys and one girl. Could you imagine? Like
I'm out of there fucking.
why? That's the
I
better of the two.
How though? How so?
Okay, so you and your boy could be drinking together all the time. You always have a drinking partner playing Madden. I think I'd spend more time with him than her. You know what I mean? Like, I often think, like, is being a gay guy really that bad?
That's all in your preference. It's,
You hang out with the bro all
So when
day?
it's two guys and one girl, the guys do stuff together, like sexual stuff. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you gotta
in
suck
that?
them off every now and then.
no.
Like, what's the problem? You know what I mean?
If people like that, that's their preference. Absolutely. That's
I'm
fine.
just saying, with a man, if he pisses me off, I could punch him straight in his teeth and fucking. That's that.
See,
Fuck you.
that's a bad
Back.
con. Then that's a con.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
I
is
don't
gonna
have
be-
to
because
fucking-
You're fighting.
I don't
you're
have to
fighting
hold
the
it
other
all
person.
in. I don't
You're
have
fighting the other
I
person.
don't
It's a
have to
con.
pretend like I can't hear you. I don't have to hold it all in, all the anger,
You're
because I
supposed
can't.
to be in a relationship with them.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right.
If I'm in a poly relationship and the man's fucking pissing me off, I'm punching him straight in his teeth, and that's that.
Your
So-
blowjob wasn't acceptable.
But you always have a buddy, then, you know. Someone,
I could punch in
one
the
of
face
the
for
boys.
you.
One of the boys, like we like hanging out with each other, right?
We do it all the time.
Imagine
not that
living
much.
together.
Yeah, not.
Not living
So
together.
what-
Yeah, not.
So
No,
what-
I would not live with you two
So what, we
together.
gotta
No.
suck each other off here and there, you know what I mean?
No.
So we got to play video games
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah,
with each
it's
other.
not that bad, man. It can't be. This is what happens when you're single too long. You start weighing the
thinking of
options. You really start weighing the options.
You know, it doesn't sound too bad.
I've
know-
been single as long as you, and I'm not weighing these fucking
It's like,
options.
well, you've given up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You
I have given up.
You start weighing the options. You're like, you know what? I
Default
get
doesn't
the.
want to just hang out. He wants to sit over in the corner and not be a part
He,
of it.
he wants me to cut. He wants a cut. All right,
He wants to
everybody.
watch from afar.
We're gonna cut it. That's gonna be an episode. I hope everybody had fun, as much fun as we did about talking about cuckolding in D Hall. Thanks for joining us. And episode 3 will be coming. Probably me and my baby mom. We're actually gonna do an episode about co-parenting.
That's a good
So,
one.
Yeah,
I feel
we're
like
gonna-
that's a
a
good
good
episode.
We're gonna-
topic.
I'm sure she'll fucking yell at me and fight. She might walk out of here knowing
'Cause
her.
I feel like nowadays a lot of stuff is co-parenting.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think
It
there's
is.
a lot of
Love is gone. Marrying the same person you went to high school prom with is fucking non-existent. Having a child, relationships are tough, and I think a lot of it has to do, and I know this is controversial, and I'm not sorry, but these feminist type folk, where they think that the woman should be working and this and that, that's where raising a child kind of got fucking hard.
You should say this for next episode. Though.
Because
this is
let
going to
me-
be a good,
all right,
good
but
topic
let me
for next.
finish because like now, mom and dad have to be at work. It's expensive too
Right.
to raise a child, so it's just tough. It causes a lot of stress, and you know what? We're gonna save it for the next episode. Thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share. We need fucking followers, you fucking cocksuckers. How hard is it to send a heart or share a post? Do something. Don't just sit there.
If you hate it, tell us that you fucking hate
you
it.
hate
It's
it-
a comment. Just fucking tell us that you hate it.
If you-
hate me, if you hate
Jesus.
fucking him, just fucking tell
D-Hall
us.
is thinking about cucking. He's ranting. If you fucking hate it, share it and tell us how much you hate it, bitch. We need followers. I'd hate to beg like this, but like, stop just watching my fucking videos. Follow it, share it, and good night.